Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new episode of On It. I am Mikey. That is Devin.
Damn, I wish I could remember what we talked about. I couldn't even remember what we talked about the Super Bowl.
If it has to come down to that, or I just seem like a hater to get my point across, I'll do it.
Oh my God, he missed it!
I know. Yeah, trust me, I know. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new episode of On It. We are here. You got me. You got Devin. We are back. And Devin, just I feel like I let you down.
You let me down.
I feel like just when I respond 4 times, when you don't respond for 4 times, and I feel like it's something that I did, and I don't deserve to have you as a co-host.
Yep.
I just feel like I let you
You ain't
down.
let us down. Boo.
He ain't let us down, man.
Terrible.
So the Bills will never win a Super Bowl. It's never happening. We can get right into it because we got plenty to talk about. We got other things to discuss, but we're gonna talk about this big Bills L because as somebody who didn't have a team going to the postseason this year, I was big hate watching.
Big.
In my mind, it was like, hey, the Bills are going to the Super Bowl, right?
I thought it was clear cut, signed, sealed, delivered.
And then boom, just like that, Josh Allen shows up to Denver, and what is that? What? 4 turnovers? 5 turnovers? 4 turnovers? He had 4. He had 4.
He had 4 turnovers. James Cook fumbled.
He had 4 turnovers. So the first thing I want to say when it comes to this whole Bills losing to Denver thing is I never want to hear anything about my quarterback again, ever. Ever. I never want to hear anything about Lamar Jackson this, Lamar Jackson that. And really that goes for anybody, but especially Bills fans.
Yeah.
Especially Josh Allen fans, especially people who don't think last year's MVP was the biggest fluke MVP of all time, besides the co-MVP they gave to Steve McNair. Anyways,
McNair, yeah.
that there's no excuse. And we said this maybe a week ago. We said there's no excuse for Buffalo. They have the easiest path they could ever ask for. No Burrow, no Lamar, no Mahomes. And that's probably statistically never going to happen again.
No, I mean, the Chiefs will be back. Hopefully, at some point, the Bengals will be back. The Ravens will be back. There's a lot that's coming. I mean, and we don't know if these are the Pats going to leave or are the Broncos going to get any better. Are these teams going to improve at all? Maybe. We'll see. But no, on paper, I mean, the Bills were supposed to do what the Pats are doing, which is get a breeze into the Super Bowl. Instead, they get beat. And it wasn't like they got beat. Like, they fucked that game up horribly. Every which way they could. They tried to fuck everything up. The defense fucked everything up. Josh turned the ball over a ton. James Cook fumbled early. Nothing went their way.
No, well, I mean, shit. It went their way all the way. It went their way enough to go into overtime. It went their way enough to give them the game. But yeah, no. Josh Allen turns the ball over 4 times. Josh Allen cannot perform under pressure. He is not a winner. He's a franchise quarterback for sure, but he ain't at heart. He ain't a winner.
He's won a lot of games. I don't like. Yes, he's won a ton. But if we're gonna hold quarterbacks to a standard, and the standard that Mahomes and Lamar, I mean, Burrow's not really there just because his team sucks, but the standard that a lot of these quarterbacks are held to, we can't let Josh slide on there were literally no excuses for this team to lose this game, to not make the Super Bowl.
If Lamar or Mahomes went in their career so far 0-7 in overtime, and including that time 0-3 in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Especially Lamar would be absolutely crucified.
Exactly. Also, when an overtime rule was changed for one specific team and one specific player, and you still couldn't take advantage of it. That's their rule. That they
They
get possession.
and they couldn't
Regardless.
take advantage of it. And then what's funny is they wanted to ban the tush push, and they took full advantage of
Full
that
advantage of it. They love
this
it.
postseason. And now the biggest things about this game for me is the last interception. That was an interception.
I I I thought I was stupid when I looked at the internet and everyone's like, "There's no way that was a pick," and I was like, "I don't know how that wasn't a pick." In my mind, there's it doesn't make any sense that that's a catch at all.
No.
Like, he did not maintain possession, and first of all, he had possession for a split second, and he didn't maintain it through the ground. Like, if there was no player there, if there was no defender there, and that ball popped out as he hit the ground, it's not a catch. Even if that ball
Absolutely not.
pops out, if that ball does not turn into an interception and that ball flies out because he ripped it out, that's not a catch. He did not maintain possession through the ground.
It was not a catch. It was a full-on interception. It's something we've seen plenty of times.
Of
Like,
course.
I don't want to say routine interception.
It's not routine,
but
but it's happened.
yeah, no, it's happened plenty of times. And my favorite.
No.
What's up?
Breaking news.
What?
We'll talk about it in a second.
Okay. Breaking news. You just threw that on me. I don't know what that was about. Breaking news with a circle. My favorite comment is this comes from Joe Burrow. The amount of people that don't understand what a catch is in the rule book flabbergasts me, and it's not the officials. The two plays yesterday were not difficult calls, and they got them both right.
That's what Joe said?
Mm-hmm.
Thank God. Okay. And he said that about this game in that situation.
And he said it about that game and then the Rams-Bears game.
Praise the Lord. What was the
that the fucking the other catch that wasn't a catch, but was it I have to pull it up. We'll talk about that in a second because for some reason we'll talk about that. We'll talk about the Rams-Bears game because I'm the Buffalo Bills.
No, I mean, announcers, even Tony Romo, who was really trying to. No, that wasn't Romo. Was that Romo's game?
Romo, I think I had no volume. I don't think I had volume on.
Either way, the announcers, the official, whether it was Gene Steratore or whoever the fuck, was saying that he never had possession of the ball. Yeah, I mean, I have no idea how that would have been a catch. If that ball popped out, he didn't have possession. Like, the ball was in both of their arms, and someone wound up with it. It wasn't Brandon fucking Cooks.
We've seen this so many times where it was, he goes to catch it, and then the DB and the receiver. It's not even they fight. I mean, they kind of fight for it, but it's like one person has it, and it bounces into the other person's hand. It was something. It was something. Okay, yes, the catch. Okay, here it is. It was. I wanted to just make sure I got everything right just to get the Bears Rams out the way. 11 minutes in the fourth. Is when he hit. I don't even remember who caught that shit. If this guy would just if I could just see the play, and actually, okay, I'm over here watching breakdowns and shit. I don't want to see breakdowns of it, so we can talk about this game in a second.
Yeah,
we'll talk about Rams and Bears, but it was an interception. It was a full-blown interception, and it wasn't necessarily Josh's fault. It was a great throw. It went right into Brandon Cook's hands. Yeah, I mean, the only problem is he didn't come down with the ball. And then I see screenshots and stuff of people posting it like, how is this not a catch? Because for the split second, it's in his hands.
It's legit, like, less than a quarter of a second. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Again, if that ball popped out and it wasn't in the defender's hands, it's a fucking incomplete pass. We've never Like, you cannot hit the ground regardless of where you are on the field. You cannot be up in the air, catch the ball, and then hit the ground and it pop out, and then it's a catch.
Yeah, no,
You
it was
have to maintain possession through the ground. He did not.
and then let's not forget the 3 turnovers Josh Allen had before that. And
Also,
there was
one of the dumbest plays I've ever seen.
the fumble that they luckily recovered.
Yeah, the fumble that they did not recover at half, and that turned into 3 points for the Broncos right before
Oh,
half.
they didn't recover that one.
They didn't
We're
recover it.
talking about
The
the
one, yeah,
stupid
where
fucking. Okay.
it in real time it looked like he tried to pitch it, but then at the same time it just looked like he was just holding it out like an idiot,
Yeah,
and his arm got
that's what
hit.
happened.
Yeah, it looked stupid as shit. And yeah, the fact that it led to points was just pretty dumb. Just go down. Don't be a
But
hero.
don't be a hero. But that's been his whole season is trying to play hero ball,
His whole
and
career.
it got when it was put on full. He was fully exploited in this game. I mean, just showing what happens when he just sits there and tries to be the fucking hero.
Yeah.
And like I said, there's no world where there's not going to be a Burrow, Lamar, Mahomes list playoff run or postseason. That's not going to happen ever again.
And I mean, we definitely underestimate like yes, the teams in the playoffs right now are the best teams in the league right now. And yes, because the big names, the big teams aren't there, we don't have that same feeling toward them. But I mean, the Broncos are playing good ball. Voice crack. The Broncos are playing well. Seahawks are playing well. I mean, there's no reason to. I mean, it's not a walk in the park. No football playoff game is, but it's a much easier path than Josh will ever see.
Well, but all these matchups have been great because I mean, to be honest, we've seen it this whole season. It's been more of a mediocre led season. Like
Yep.
like the most dominating teams when you really look at them, it's like, all right, they're cool. They're cool. Then you
Yeah.
throw them all in the pot together, and you don't have the outliers who just dominate or get favored by the refs or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck. It's a different ball game.
The other fumble. Sorry, when Josh got destroyed from behind,
Yes.
not looking.
Yes.
I mean, that's on him.
Yeah,
Big
no, 1,000% on him. And the reason, I mean, you got to understand, like, bro, there's a reason why they're crying. There's a reason why this one hit so hard. It's because they knew this was the one. This was it. If we can't make it in this playoff run, we're never making it, ever.
And this is also a team that was supposed to, or was favored in every regular season game, was supposed to wipe the division, loses the division, barely beats Jacksonville in the playoffs, and then loses to the Broncos. Not because the Broncos were playing lights out football. Yes, Bo Nix had a couple sick fucking plays, but it was the turnovers. It was the lack of whatever.
I was about to say, don't downplay Bo Nix.
I'm not downplaying Bo, but
Bo is making some fucking throws out there. I was. Whew.
Bo left maybe a little bit too much out on the field, and now he fucked the whole AFC.
And I'll talk about that in a sec, but I was just gonna say, like last episode, I was like, man, if it comes down to which quarterback can make the play, I don't think Bo Nix has it in him. Bo Nix had it in him all game.
That was a fucking dot, bro.
He was going absolutely crazy, but yeah, no, he breaks a bone in his ankle.
Yeah.
They didn't say he broke his ankle. They said he broke a bone in his ankle.
Yeah. Which is a broken ankle.
Which puts him
enough to get surgery.
Yeah, enough to get surgery. Puts him out for the year. Now, call me crazy, right? And I know, like, we have no room to talk, or I don't like it is what it is. He broke his fucking leg and needs to get surgery. It happens. But is there not a world where, and I'd love to know the insider like truth on this, like did he even consider playing on it?
Yeah, it was seemingly so an immediate decision. The doctors must have seen something and said he couldn't play on it.
Yeah, but
Bo had just won a playoff game. His first playoff game. I don't think there's a piece of him that did not want to play.
But what I'm saying is, like, he was barely limping. The man, like,
I know.
the news came out before, I swear, before they even got out of the locker room. Like,
It came out. No, Sean said it in the press conference.
okay, I mean, it came out. I'm saying, okay, well, it came out. Well, Sean don't got to take the shoulder pads and helmet
No,
off.
it
I'm
was
saying
about
these
10
players were
minutes
still
after the
getting
game.
naked.
Yeah.
And I guess Bo Nix out for the season, which pretty much sucks. I understand he would want to play, but I'm saying, was there even? I'd like to know if there was even a world where it's like, can we push this surgery off 3 weeks and we can just play on
That's the
this,
thing.
or
Like,
what?
I mean, he broke it. What, second to last play of overtime? Like, there's probably a ton of adrenaline running, and they probably ran a quick test on his ankle and were like, you fucked.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, Terrell Owens played on a broken leg. Fucking Phillip Rivers played on a torn ACL. Like, I'm saying it's not impossible.
No, but at the same time, like, playing on it could ruin his career. I don't know for certain, but I don't think this is an injury that he could have played through and been
Go study
fine.
up. Go study up on Jack Youngblood. Go study up on some real killers playing on broken legs and
All
shit.
right,
Come on now.
the Broncos are gonna be fine. They have the Patriot killer, Jared Stidham. It's over. Drake May's finished.
The Broncos are so fucked, and I'm pissed the way NFL contracts work. If they didn't work the way they worked, like, I wish it was when a season is over, when your season is over, not when the season is over, when your season is over. For instance, since the Steelers season is over and Aaron Rodgers is a free agent,
Yeah, exactly.
you just go snatch up Aaron Rodgers real quick for these last two. Aaron Rodgers got 2 games in him. But with that team, he got 2 games in him.
Of course.
He's got 2 in him, but it fucking sucks because there's literally nobody they could go get.
Also, like, at no point during the season they could have picked up a fucking better backup. Jared fucking Stidham.
Jared Stidham
Couldn't
and
have snagged like a Brissett or fucking something. One of the guys in the fucking Progressive backup commercials, whatever the fuck those commercials are.
well, I mean, it sucks though because what? Now it's going to be an absolute walkthrough for the Patriots. Is get hand gifted a fucking.
See, but Drake was struggling with turnovers. Drake was struggling a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, their defense is going to have to win them this game. The Broncos' run game isn't terrible. I mean, there's a shot, but if the Pats lose, then they're bums.
Well, if the Pats lose the Super Bowl, it's crazy that we're at the point where if the Patriots don't make it to the Super Bowl will suck.
No.
Yes.
Jared Stidham in the Super Bowl would suck dick. What the fuck?
Yeah, that would suck so bad.
What the fuck? I do not want to see Jared Stidham doing Super Bowl media.
No, absolutely.
Okay, so the Rams are winning the Super Bowl.
The only way I want to see him doing media is if he's the one with the microphone and he's asking questions for CBS Sports. I don't want to see that man answering questions in the fucking podium.
I think the only outcome I'd be fine with is the Rams winning. I don't want to see Darnold win. I think that'd be a huge fuck you to the NFL.
I don't mind. Yeah, Rams Patriots is the best outcome at this point.
And
for me.
the Rams winning.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Drake win. I made a bet with a friend, and
for how much?
For a round of golf, but I said it would be 50 years before the Patriots won another Super Bowl.
You'll get it.
Wasn't planning on 6 of those years, but fuck it.
I think you'll still get it. I'm confident that you'll still get it. And
I don't think they're gonna win, but fucking A.
I mean, they've had Justin Herbert, CJ Stroud, and now have fucking
His name's Jarrett, by the way. Jarrett with a T.
Yeah, Jarrett Stidham.
Not even Jared. He didn't even go to Jared. He went to Jarrett.
Jarrett Stidham. So yeah, that's gonna be an absolute shit show. But Josh Allen, not a winner, can't perform in the clutch.
All right.
No, there's no all right. What are we talking about? If Lamar Jackson
It's
is
true.
rated at what he is in the postseason, what the fuck is Josh Allen? Josh Allen isn't the biggest regular season merchant we've ever seen with our own eyes. We've ever seen in the history of football. That man goes into the postseason, no matter if it's Herbert, sorry, Burrow, Mahomes, no Lamar. He can beat Lamar, sure, because Lamar's a loser, right? Lamar loses in the playoffs, so he can beat Lamar. And then you take out all those guys, and you just got to beat Bo Nix,
Trevor Lawrence, Bo
Trevor
Nix,
Lawrence. Don't forget
and
that.
then
Drake
Drake May.
May. Go beat Drake May. And you're
And
telling me
the worst part is, and why Josh Allen is crying and why they're all crying is because he did let his team down, and he did not have to play like that. He has one of the best running backs in the league and one of the best defenses, one of the best passing defenses in the league that did not show up late in that game, but they did not have to lose that game that way.
I would say the running back, I'd say James Cook did his thing. I would
James
say
Cook
he
did his thing outside of the fumble, but that was it.
Well, 25% of the turnovers that Josh Allen had. So, whoop-de-doo.
Sure.
Whoop-de-fucking-do. Imagine that. He turned the ball over, and it was only 25, a quarter of the times that Josh Allen turned the ball over.
Sure.
So when it comes to performing in the playoffs, Josh Allen is dysfunctional. He's a dysfunctional performer. He's like an old man having sex. He needs a little blue pill, a little tiny blue pill that'll help him out. Because Josh Allen, he's not a winner. I'm not gonna take that back. I'm not gonna backtrack. I'm not gonna apologize to Bills fans. And once they're done crying and finally comment and start, oh well, this and that, and it's funny how the excuses are going crazy.
Well, it's. I mean, it's all going to come down to it was a catch. Also, I don't think there's a world there that it was a catch. And even outside of that being a catch, Josh still played a horrendous football game.
Oh yeah, no, he played awful. But I'm saying they're blaming. Well, see now you know why McDermott's getting fired, and the GM's only drafted 2 Pro Bowlers in his time being here, and it's like
Everybody but Josh, bro.
Let's not start this shit. Josh Allen turned the ball over 4 times, including a pretty much game-ending turnover in overtime. So, yeah,
a head coach that's been to 2 AFC championships and an organization that's been to 2 AFC championships recently and been to the playoffs every season Josh has played. At a certain point, it's not their fault. Same thing with the Ravens. Like, at a certain point, it comes down to what they've got on the field.
Yeah,
it's not enough.
So sorry, it's not enough. Sorry, Bills fans. But moving forward, since only 3 other games that went down this weekend.
Butt in really quick with the breaking news?
Yeah, what is the breaking news?
The Titans have hired a head coach.
Oh no.
Do you want to take a guess? Now that I've kind of given away and I said, oh fuck, and oh no, and that's bad.
Okay. Were they a head coach last year?
No.
Were they an offensive coordinator?
No.
They were a defensive coordinator?
Yes. And it's not no in the way of like, damn, they got a good one.
So it's not from the NFC North?
No.
Damn. Who'd they get?
A big DC.
Who?
Previous head coach.
A big DC. Last year he was a DC.
I mean this past season. This season.
Yeah, this past. Okay, yeah. So this is the season that just happened.
Yeah.
Did they make the playoffs?
Yes.
Jacksonville's DC? Hold on. It's not the Chargers DC.
No, San Francisco 49ers DC. Robert Saleh. The Titans pick up Robert Saleh, which this is worse for Robert Saleh than anybody. This is horrible. Why would he do this to himself? He went to the fucking worst organization to now the other worst organization for no reason. He fucked up bad, dude. This is bad.
Robert Saleh went to the Tennessee Titans, who are basically the Jets of the South. I mean, what the fuck are we
Southern
doing?
Jets, yep.
Holy shit.
Like, that's his fault. What's he doing?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? Head coach of the Tennessee Titans.
What the fuck is he going to do with Cam Ward?
Nah, I'm not going to hate too much on Cam Ward just because that team absolutely sucks. Like, if you go back, there's so many compilations of just Cam Ward snapping the ball, all 5 linemen folding, him running around to save his life, throwing an absolute dot while running for his life, and it gets dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cam Ward's been going through it. But, you know,
Robert Saleh is going to be no help. I don't know what he expects. I mean, like, we can be optimistic and maybe they can do something, but his first tenure as a head coach did not go smoothly.
I'm about to say maybe a better defense. Like, I don't know.
Hopefully.
I guess.
I mean, he's a good DC, but that's it.
But that's crazy. Robert Saleh goes to
someone else got hired earlier, no?
Yeah.
Someone whose name I don't know.
You're right. To Miami, it was somebody's coordinator from Miami. Who was that?
Someone went to Miami from somewhere. I don't know who.
Since we're talking about Robert Saleh.
Jack Angley or something.
Was that his name?
Some shit like that.
Where is it?
A name that was not brought up in.
Yeah. I was about to say, when I saw his name, I was like, I haven't even seen that name on lists of like candidates.
Yeah, no. What's his name?
Bills. Oh, Packers DC. Jeff Hafley.
Packers DC.
I mean, it's Hafl. So Hafley. But HALF is Hafley. Would be Hafley too.
Hafley.
Anyways.
So Chris Shula.
Hafley.
Chris Shula is going to the Steelers.
Who?
Chris Shula. The Rams.
Yeah.
DC. Yeah.
Okay. We thought, he'd go to Miami. He's got to be going to Pittsburgh because there's no way Pittsburgh's just going to hire some random guy like Jeff Hafley.
Yeah, no. And I mean, honestly, good for I'm glad that the Dolphins understand that they're a terrible organization and they can go ruin some no-name.
Yeah.
Instead of someone a little bit bigger. But maybe he's not a no-name. Maybe he's good. Who knows?
Robert Saleh to the Titans.
Robert Saleh.
Wow. That is
pretty sick.
That is
Robert Saleh in blue, baby. You know what sucks is that he's got a great gig going. He's got an awesome gig.
Yeah. I mean, I'd say Niners defense was a little shaky, but
because everyone got fucking hurt.
Yeah.
They didn't have shit to work with.
I'm just shocked after seeing what they saw what happened in New York. I'm just shocked. They were like, yeah, no, we need him as a head coach for sure. Like he could do the job.
At the same time as the Jets fucked him over, Aaron Rodgers was trying to fuck him over every second.
But
I don't know if it was intentional or not, but what I don't know.
See, because I'm about to say, I'm a little confused because Robert Saleh was there. Like Aaron Rodgers knew who the head coach of the Jets was going to be when he got there. It was Robert Saleh, no question.
Yeah.
So, what made him what made him hate him so much?
I don't know. I don't know what happened. Maybe that he performed better with Zach Wilson.
Okay, maybe. Maybe that's it.
Potentially.
But all right. Moving on from that, we got San Fran and Seattle.
Yeah.
So, do you think, how much more, do you think it would necessarily take for people to admit that Brock Purdy is just not a franchise quarterback?
Probably another year or two of this.
Okay. So like another year or two of just not showing up when it matters and being absolutely shut down.
Well, being
Um,
completely non-existent in terms of being a factor and being a liability.
I mean, my guy went 15 for 27, 140, one interception, and one fumble.
Yeah.
Crazy. Man, just
What was
went
the final score?
crazy.
There's 6 points.
It was 31-6.
Yeah.
They were on the quest for six, so I mean,
Yeah.
that makes sense. They got it. They found it.
Yeah.
Um, See, here's the thing about Brock Purdy. Unless it's a really good coach and I mean, I'm not going to say that he doesn't have one, but if it's a really good coach with an O-line that has just the perfect protection rate, receivers
Also,
who are
the best offensive lineman of all time.
best offensive lineman of all time, a top running back next to him that he can rely on at any moment in the run and pass game, receivers who can run routes and get open and catch the ball.
And
If
catch the ball.
if all that happens, Brock Purdy is good.
Plus a Hall of Fame tight end.
Brock Purdy's good enough. Yeah, Hall of Fame tight end, throw him in there. Brock Purdy's like, all right, like he's pretty good.
Plus a good defense.
You take that away from him, he looks like Brock fucking Purdy.
Yeah. And again, I mean, when their team is healthy and fine, he can do the job. But again, I mean, what was said about him was correct. He is not a game changer
Fuck
in any
no.
way. So the Niners didn't give Purdy enough to compete against the Seahawks defense that's insane and a Seahawks special teams that really set the tone immediately. How about Rashid Shaheed?
Bro,
Opening kickoff return.
bro.
I saw that. I was like, oh, fuck, it's over. It's
You
over
want to
immediately.
you want to talk about the luckiest player in the NFL this year?
Bro.
That motherfucker. He
Holy
went from
shit.
starting the season in New Orleans
Straight up New Orleans.
to getting traded to the number 1 seed in the NFL and is literally in the NFC Championship game.
It's awesome.
Come on. Rashid
Huge.
Shaheed is he's living his own MVP season for sure.
For real. Yeah. I mean, he might. Darnold's the Seahawks MVP, but that shit was pretty sick.
So, yeah, Brock Purdy is the embodiment of a system quarterback. He's just, but here's the thing though, it's just as much as the Niners' fault as it is Brock Purdy's. Not even like
100%.
to go to what you said about, well, they didn't give him enough. It's like, no, y'all paid this man like he was a franchise quarterback, and y'all threw him out there like he was a franchise quarterback. But in reality, it's like we can't act like they're that fucking stupid. They gotta know that there's a cap, there's a Brock Purdy cap, and we gotta put people around him. And
that's kind of the weird thing about giving certain guys contracts or feeling inclined to give these guys contracts. Like, no, go have Purdy check out the quarterback market for him. I mean, yeah, you can go get more money, but you're not going to perform well on a shitty team.
But then it makes more and more sense why they have who they have around him because of the system quarterback that he is. It's like, no, you have Debo around you because he can do a little bit of everything. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna need like but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like even if you don't think Debo was living up to any expectations that you had for him, getting rid of him for Brock Purdy's sake, probably not the best thing in the world. Here's the thing: Debo Samuel might not be the best option for a wide receiver too, for most quarterbacks.
Yeah.
But for Brock Purdy, it's like this is a guy that I can bring in motion and give him the ball before anybody even crosses the line of scrimmage. Like
Exactly.
I don't gotta do shit. Kind of the same thing with McCaffrey.
Yeah. And no offense to Josh, but Khalil Shakir after the catch is kind of insane. Christian McCaffrey after the catch is insane. Debo, Ayuk was. Like, these guys are doing a lot of this work for their guys. But I don't know. With it's tough to see this Niners team, yes, not healthy right now, but when they were healthy, what they could be with a better quarterback. It's tough
Could
to see,
be
like it's tough to know what their potential could have been. Instead, they're wasting it on Brock Purdy.
Brockus Purdy.
Brockus.
Big Brockus.
Big Brock.
Besides that, Seattle didn't have to do much when it came to beating San Fran. Um, what was it? I mean, yeah, 17 attempts from Sam Darnold. Kenneth Walker had 19 carries. In reality, it's just it's Seattle's defense is fantastic, and Brock Purdy sucks.
Seattle's defense was fucking swarming, dude. They were swarming Brock Purdy. Um, yeah, that was a rough look for Purdy. It's a bad way for their season to end. Um, and it's just a little bit more reassuring that Seattle is good, at least defensively. They're off. I mean, their run game was running. Um, it's just a shame that like now that these teams are arriving or having great years that we're not like we don't have a good Bills team for them to play or a good Niners team for them to play or a good Chiefs team for these teams to play or a good Ravens team or a good Bengals team or anything like that.
Nothing.
It's kind of just weird little cakewalks. I mean, the games are fun. The games are good.
Oh, dude, the games have been
Games
better
have
than
been more exciting than anything I've ever seen
anything this entire season.
by far.
Um, like it's to the point where it's like it was almost worth it.
This is a cool reset year. Now, granted, I don't want to see certain teams win, but it's yeah, it's nice. It's kind of nice, and I mean it's better than seeing whatchamacallit, the Chiefs roll through everybody's butt.
Yeah, I mean, and if you're San Fran, like, what do? Do you just move forward with Purdy and go
Don't
try
change
again
anything.
next year?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I'm,
I mean,
yeah,
honestly,
you're
I
probably right.
think when this core team is up, Shanahan's probably gone. I don't know if Shanahan gets another shot to make another team. Once McCaffrey and Kittle and fucking
Well, I would
that
say,
defense is gone. I don't know. I don't know if Shanahan stays.
well, I don't know. I kind of look at it like look at it like a John Harbaugh standpoint or a Tomlin standpoint. It's like if we're gonna want to keep anything, if we lose our let's say entire roster and core pieces and whatever, we might as well keep the guy who's running the damn show. Like,
That's fair. But
yeah, I mean,
I
if
mean,
they'll keep him around. They'll keep him around for be
at some point, John Lynch has to get impatient. I mean, 2 Super Bowl appearances in the past, what, 6 years? Um, one in
yeah.
2013 as well. Um, at some point, they gotta fix something.
They got to fix something. They got to figure something out because Brock Purdy's not the answer. But they just paid the man, so there's no there's
Yeah,
nothing.
well,
They're stuck. They're screwed.
I mean, the Giants paid Daniel Jones and they got rid of that contract, so I don't know. Same amount of money or close. No, Purdy got more. Purdy got what, like 45?
I don't even remember.
I think it was like 45,
I don't even remember. But I know
which
that
is
Brock
like,
Purdy
which is system quarterback money, which is pretty funny.
at this point, yeah, it is system quarterback money, but it just it's. I don't think they couldn't pay. They can't pay a franchise quarterback right now with all the everybody else they're paying. I don't know what they're going to do. They're gonna have to run this shit back with Brock Purdy at the helm, and when Kittle's screwed, he's not playing next season.
Not from, yeah, he's missing most of that season.
They got to find some type of receiver because I don't know what they did. I don't know what happened with Ayuk. Obviously, something bad happened there.
Jawan Jennings
Um,
can't catch shit to save his life.
no, I thought Ricky Pearsall was gonna be something this season. He wasn't.
Nope.
Did not happen. Florida does not breed receivers at all.
Made a cool catch though. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess
3 years ago.
it was cool. It was a cool guy. Anthony Richardson had some cool plays in Florida
He
too.
had some really cool plays.
So do not get it twisted.
No.
He will sell. He will learn how to sell. But I guess moving on from that game, Hold on, I'm just trying to. There we go. Us boom boom. Let's see this shit. There we go. This monitor was way too bright. We need to talk about Houston and New England, Devin.
Houston.
Because if we give Josh Allen the shit we gave him, CJ Stroud.
Damn.
Oh my God. And like I said earlier, the Pats are being, they're being gift wrapped a Super Bowl appearance, at least an appearance. They might, I don't know if it will necessarily be a dub, but they're at least being gifted an appearance. And man, it was, despite everything CJ did, it was still an absolute defensive battle for a while.
Exactly. Like at the same time that CJ was trying to throw everything away, Drake May was not playing well. Drake May threw a pick. No. 2 picks? 1 pick?
Two. What did Drake May? 1 pick, 2 picks, 3 picks, 4 picks. I don't know.
One of them led to a touchdown. The fact that the Texans were in that game for, 3.5 quarters was should not have happened. But they were.
1 pick.
1 pick. Yeah.
No. For someone who's gonna be, the front runner for MVP this season, you would think that they would be able to take advantage of something like a quarterback throwing 4 interceptions and absolutely like just demolish this team.
Yeah.
Also, no matter how good the defense is.
Drake lost 2 fumbles as well.
Nice. He did lose. So 3 total turnovers from Drake. The schedule May. Now, and even with this game going back and forth, and CJ Stroud throwing his interceptions, the one and only real killer of this game, there's two. There's 2 killers to me, and the fact that everybody wanted to talk about every single catch except something that happened in this game. The killer was the pick 6 that CJ threw.
Yeah.
Because for multiple reasons. It was the one interception that he threw. So we'll use like my phone, right? So here's a football and how you normally throw it, right? So let's close that. Normally throw it. He was holding it like this for some reason and just yucks it up for the interception. And while he's like being tackled and just yucks. And it was just the worst throw, decision, just scenario, play, anything possible ever. Anything you could ever possibly think of doing on a football field, he did. And I'm a fan of CJ Stroud, but that was embarrassing. Like this is like we do a podcast and we sound stupid, but then CJ Stroud does a podcast and he's a fucking genius. I wouldn't do that on the field.
I would hope
would you do that? I don't think you would.
I would never be in a position to do that on the field, but
no, neither would. I wouldn't be. I'm not in the playoffs, but if you were taking snaps for Houston, you either taking that fucking snap or throwing that bitch in somebody at a fan. I'm not going like I'm at a wedding. He threw it like a wedding bouquet. I mean, like he just fucking chucked it up. It was ridiculous. And they go and score. And they were still in the game after that.
They were still in the game. Like that game should have been handled the way that the Seahawks handled it. The Niners make mistakes, and then the game is over immediately, almost. Put them up. The internet stuff with CJ is hilarious, though, where it's like CJ dribbling a basketball before, like his pregame routine. They're like, this needs to be reevaluated big time, dude.
CJ Stroud played one of the worst games a quarterback has ever played in the playoffs.
And he's been playing some of the worst football. And like this defense is so good. They've hung in, they've won a playoff game. Like they've done so much. They were winning games with fuckface. No offense. Davis Mills. Like he was nobody's business. No, I mean, no. I'm just saying.
For white
no
people?
offense to Davis Mills. No, it's Davis Mills. I have no reason to be rude. I got nothing against the guy. But yeah, I don't know. CJ's whatever is happening right now is upstairs on him, and it's bad. It's really bad. He's got the yips.
Yeah, no, he kind of sucks. And like you called it though. You said last episode was like the way the CJ's been playing all season. Like he's not showing up against this team,
Fuck no.
against this defense.
Hell no.
Because that pick six, it put him 14-10. He throws another interception that led to Patriots scoring again, 21-10, and they kick a couple field goals. It's still a game. And then the final touchdown that puts him up 28-16. I'm sorry. If anything wasn't a catch, it was that touchdown. I don't know if you remember, but it was so it was kind of like
it?
it was it was Kendrick.
Kendrick Bourne.
How you pronounce his no the
Booty.
Booty
Keyshawn Booty.
What the fuck is his name?
Keyshawn Booty.
Yeah, okay. I combined Kendrick Bourne and whatever the fuck. It was his extension, the extended catch, kind of towards the side of the end zone, but going towards the back of the end zone. He reaches over. You not recall?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm an idiot. Yeah.
Catches it, brings it in.
I thought that was a catch though.
I mean, they definitely replayed it 1,000 times and said, I don't know. Really? I mean, like, it's like, yeah, I guess he catches it. Yeah, sure, touchdown. They definitely reviewed it, looked at it 1,000 times, and to be honest, sure, maybe there wasn't enough, but there was more on that than any of these bullshit catches they're talking about. This wasn't a catch. How was that a catch? To me, it hit the ground. To me, he reaches out, catches it at first, you maintain, you got to maintain possession. He possesses it at first, comes down, and as soon as he lands, you just watch it bobble back and forth. But regardless of that, Houston didn't even deserve to be in the game by then, nor did they deserve to be in the game after that throw CJ made that led to a pick six in the first place.
Yeah. With that Keyshawn Booty touchdown, I do think that is a catch, only because the ball touched the ground, kind of, but I don't think the ball was used to make the catch. Like, there have been plays where the ball has touched the ground.
I don't know. Considering almost every single time the ball was snapped, it was slipping out of somebody's hands in some certain way.
Yeah.
I would say I would disagree, but it doesn't matter because here's the thing. The Patriots are in the AFC Championship. They are back. They're here. They're dynasty. And it's funny how fans are like this is not
this is not old dynastic at all.
This is not dynastic. I like that. This is not the old Patriots. This is not This is not the Tom Brady led, Bill Belichick led Patriots. This is this is as I don't even think this is as good as Denver if they were able to have Bo Nix play. Like I really don't know.
I mean, them against Denver and Bo Nix is definitely a fight, but I mean, we saw some really good shit out of Denver.
Denver, yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, again, the Bills gave that game away, but Josh Allen gave that game away, but I mean, there's a reason they were in that position. This CJ Stroud shit, though, I mean, you couldn't ask for anything for a quarterback in such, I don't even know. Like, I think I texted you this. I mean, CJ Stroud is seeing ghosts. He's Sam Darnold level seeing ghosts. I don't know what he's doing out there at all.
Well, I mean, Patriots were. I mean, they were just on his ass.
He was seeing big dudes on his ass. Yeah, exactly.
They were on his ass,
now,
and he was.
At the same time, they're down Nico Collins. He doesn't have a receiver really, a reliable one, and then they're down a starting O lineman. Not that would have won him a game, but definitely didn't help.
No, there were a couple throws that CJ Stroud double thinks about for a second and doesn't throw. They may win this game, but at the end of the day, Patriots, I guess, they're the better team, so they deserve to win. But do they deserve to be in the AFC Championship game?
Who did the Texans beat to get here?
Fantastic question. Steelers.
Yeah.
They beat the Steelers.
I was like, the Texans don't deserve to be here. but they do because I mean I guess they beat the Steelers. That's cool. Like,
And the Patriots beat Justin Herbert. Then they beat C.J. Stroud, and now they get to play, like we said,
and it's
Jarrett Stidham.
Jarrett Stidham, and
Jarrett Stidham.
it's funny because like 2 years ago, had you said that the Patriots beat Justin Herbert and C.J. Stroud in the playoffs, it would have been like, oh, cool. Like when the Ravens beat C.J. Stroud in the divisional 2 years ago, C.J. Stroud was having a career year as a rookie.
Yeah, but even then, it's like I would expect the Ravens to do
To
their thing
do
against
what they
them.
did against him, exactly. But like, no, again, like 2 years ago, like the way that Herbert played and the way that C.J. Stroud has been playing, like this is, yeah, it's bum level competition for this Patriots team. And I mean, shout out to the Pats again. They're doing what they've done all. No, they're doing what they've done all season. And what we've said they've done all season. They're beating bad teams relatively convincingly. They've done it all fucking year.
Yeah, I mean they've had the one of the sweetest schedules ever, and
And it's
and
only
it's
getting
just
sweeter. This is pretty sad.
this is the
Like
sweetest it could be.
literally, it doesn't make any sense.
They get to play Jarrett
And
Stidham,
and
and the
yes, we
Broncos.
we don't have a foot in the playoffs because our teams suck. But if you talk about, yeah, this like the super duper sweet schedule, this is it.
And to be completely honest with you, besides Patriots fans at this point, nobody wants to see this game.
I don't want to see it.
Nobody cares. There's
But
so
here's
many.
the thing. It's probably gonna be a fucking good game. I don't
Come
think.
on,
I mean,
bro.
if the Patriots are gonna play the way that the Patriots have played, or at least played against the Texans defense, Broncos kind of have a shot. Not a good one.
I don't think they have a shot in the dark. They don't have a shot in the dark. They no shot, no shot at all.
I
There's
mean, if the NFL has any say in what happens in this game, Jarrett Stidham will not be a Super Bowl appearing quarterback, but you
fuck
never know.
no. This is like Blake Bortles making it to the AFC Championship. Like it's not. This is not
Like,
happening.
but worse. No, this is worse. Like at least Blake Bortles played 17
Yeah,
games to get there.
yeah. He played a full season to get there, but still, they. But I mean, at the same time, they had what 9 wins that year, if that.
Yeah,
So I mean, yeah, sure. I guess you played the whole season, but like not that good. At least Bo Nix won, 13 games. At least he was able to win some shit. Um, but besides that, I mean, because yeah, we can pretty much move on from that. Like Drake May, nothing really impressed me about. Like you said, they've been winning against shitty teams all year, and it's been all right. Same thing with Drake May this game. It's like he's all right. It was cool.
yeah.
I can't go crazy on the turnovers in the snow like that.
No,
I just it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I'll never understand why players wear gloves in the snow.
I don't get it.
Like what? Why in no world, in no level of football ever. I mean, and Brady talked about like players wearing leather gloves, but either way, players out there wearing normal gloves, wearing them in the rain is stupid enough.
Yeah, exactly.
I already think that's the most. It's just the most thing you could do. But then they turn around and do it in the snow. I mean, I don't. We've all played in the snow, right? Like you've been in the snow. You know how snow works. Like it's just big ass clumps of water in your hands,
Wet.
and you're
Yeah,
using it in a game with a. It just I don't know. It turns your football glove into an absolute
puddle.
a slip and slide. Yeah, a
Yeah,
puddle. It's not it. It's I don't know. I'll never understand why they wear gloves, but either way, we got the Chargers,
nope.
the Chargers, the
The
Rams,
the
the
L.A.
Rams,
Rams.
the Rams. We have the Rams and the Chicago Bears, and we got one more Chicago Bear Classic before it was all over, Devin.
Damn, dude.
Um,
I think they took all of the energy that we stole from them in that regular season Hail Mary and they have now used it against the rest of the league. Some real magic.
Oh yeah.
Really, really, really cool shit from these teams. A little bit of luck involved on both sides, a little bit of lackluster play, but some cool shit.
I think out of all these teams we've talked about, Buffalo, fucking, and we're talking about based on their playoff performance, Buffalo, New England, Denver, Chicago. Chicago deserved to be here the most.
I know.
They deserve to be in the postseason the most. They
I
played
know.
their fucking asses off. Caleb Williams, yeah, he turned the ball over 3 times. It is what it is. He threw a pick
The
in
last pick,
overtime.
I know people are putting that on DJ Moore a little bit, but
Yeah,
could have been.
maybe.
But
It is what it is. But between this game and last game, for the most part, Caleb Williams can fucking deliver.
yeah,
And the fact
now, like, that's a pretty crazy play. Like, that doesn't happen. That's not going to happen often. And what's funny about this, I don't mean to cut everything off, but like the same things that we criticize him for, when it goes well, now we praise him for it. That's one of the biggest issues with Caleb is his idea of scrambling is Pac-12 football, running straight fucking back and launching that bitch. And then when he does run straight fucking back and launch that bitch and they score a touchdown, it's pretty sick. But it is an issue when it does not turn out well.
No, so the difference between Caleb Williams scrambling, there's two different types of scrambling. There's scrambling for your life and having to rush a throw or trying to make something work, or scrambling because there's always pressure in the game of football and you
Sure.
throw an absolute fucking dot in the end zone.
Agreed.
And then you did it the week before. And then you did it in the regular season in overtime versus Green Bay. Like, you've been doing it all year.
Yes. It was 50. That was basically a 50-yard throw into a basket. Now, a little hand fighting from Komet and Durant.
A little bit of a push off.
It was kind of like Durant didn't know that there was going to be a ball coming, and they were kind of just wrestling each other. And then Komet kind of just pushed and let go.
I'll say maybe he didn't extend his arms all the way, so they didn't call it.
It wasn't okay. I think he extended his arms, but it wasn't a shove. It was an arm extension and a step back.
Okay. See, I thought he just moved him did enough to move him, and then slowly drifted back.
I think they were hand fighting, and then he extended and took a step back. I don't think it wasn't like a blatant like whiplash shove. Get the fuck out of there. Also, they're not going to be throwing flags on a 4th and 4 with however much time left in regulation. Not going to happen.
Yes. So this is the play they're discussing. Okay, now I remember. See, okay, I remember seeing this play and honestly didn't think much of it.
Which play?
So this catch, I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you remember.
What did you pull up?
It's just look up Rams Bears catch. It's the Devontae Adams catch in the 4th quarter where he kind of comes down with it, and when he does come down with it, he comes down, lands on his knees, and then after landing down on his knees, it gets ripped out of his hands.
Okay, I do remember that.
And I mean, to me, the biggest difference is
he had possession of the fucking football.
Yeah, okay, because here's the thing, because he is like he's up for so long that had they ripped this ball out, that probably is ruled a fumble. Like, to the point where this isn't an interception where it's like the catch is still being made, like this catch is made.
He caught the fucking ball. It was just a matter of when the thing came loose. The same way that on a run, or like when you're diving for the goal line, where did his knee hit when the ball came out?
Yeah. Brandon Cooks, he never possesses the ball. Devontae Adams is down by contact. Here's the biggest difference. Here, I'm gonna tell you what the difference is. Devontae Adams was down by contact and then had the ball ripped out of his hands. Brandon Cooks landed on the ground and it bobbled. He bobbled the fucking ball.
He never had possession of the football.
He comes down and it bobbles and it lands in a defender's arms. I'm sorry. But with that being said, I mean,
he already established the catch. That's a catch. And this is what that was the second play that Burrow was talking about, that the refs got correct, because they did get both of those calls correct.
The refs got it correct. Joe Burrow said it, not us. So if you want to be mad at Joe Burrow.
Go be mad at Joe, who's at home with a supermodel right now, not playing football. Go be mad at him.
But this was probably the most entertaining in terms of not watching for hate watch, just watching it for a good game.
Yes.
The best game.
Of course.
It went in overtime.
This is a game where, yes, I wanted the Rams to win because I'm not a Bears super hater, but fuck the Bears. But I don't want to see Drake win. I didn't want to see Josh. Like, Josh was a super hate watch, but that's just us. We just hate the Bills, don't we?
No, the Bills hate us. The Bills hate us. And
that's the thing. Like, I never really hated Josh before, but they make it so much easier to hate Josh now.
If people want to go back, and they never will, because who would want to prove us right? Go back and watch early episodes of this, or go back and listen to before we even were visual, the audio pods only.
Yeah,
we were big fans of Josh Allen.
Josh is that dude.
Josh is that motherfucking dude, and shit. I remember when the Ravens lost to the Bills in the playoffs, and it still wasn't fuck Josh Allen.
Mm-mm.
But then this Bills Mafia, they got on our heads. I said, all right. We'll never root for Josh Allen again, ever, never.
And now they're still in everybody else's boat. They're not winning.
They had me rooting for Kansas City last year.
Yeah, it sucks.
What the fuck is that?
I know.
And that's their fault. I'd love to root for the Buffalo Bills, but I can't. Their fans are absolutely horrendous. But Chicago, I started feeling about Chicago kind of the way I did about Houston mid-game, where I was like, but I felt like this more for Houston. I was like, it would kind of be tough to see them in the Super Bowl.
Houston less, but the Bears, I was starting to get that feeling because in overtime it was like, oh, Bears are about to win this fucking game, and then Caleb throws a pick.
Yeah, but C.J. Stroud versus Caleb Williams in a Super Bowl, that'd be fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, but it's not C.J. Stroud against Caleb Williams. It's Caleb Williams and the Bears versus the Texans defense. C.J. is a non-factor. If anything, a liability.
I would like to hope that if you simulated this game 1,000 times, that this would happen less times than it would.
What, CJ playing bad?
This specific bad. He's not. CJ Stroud isn't this bad. And to be honest with you, I'm such a fan of that man's game that there's a reason why I'm not even going so hard on him. Like I feel like I'm more disappointed. Like, God damn, CJ, like this was your chance.
Thing. It's like, I mean, if this wasn't such a high pressure game, like this is a really, I mean, I don't know. This was bad. Yeah. Maybe. I mean, but again, if like he didn't have a bad or this bad of a performance against you guys.
No, but he looked pretty bad.
Yeah, you're right. He did look pretty bad.
He looks bad under pressure, but here's the thing. The difference is everybody knows how good Josh Allen is. And everybody knows how good the limit for Brock Purdy is, for example. But CJ Stroud, there's still this mystery where it's like halfway through the season, bro, nobody thought Houston was going to be in the playoffs. No. So we weren't even considering CJ Stroud back on top or whatever, or leading the AFC South.
I was expecting this is another reboot season for the Texans. But then the defense came alive, and that was it. Like there's nothing that this offense did outside of like Woody Marks blowing up a little bit, Nico playing well still. It was 100% the defense. But no, shout out Matt Stafford. Shout out this Rams team. Um,
I will say, and maybe I'm just being a little hard on them because I've been rooting for them all season for like the NFC side. I said last episode that if the Rams that showed up versus Carolina showed up against the Bears, they would lose.
they almost did.
This Rams team, if you don't want to say it wasn't the Rams team that showed up against Carolina, it's still not a Rams team good enough to show up in Seattle and win.
No, not even close.
Stafford, he had 42 pass attempts. There were 2 failed 4th down conversions from Chicago. So who knows what would have happened if things go the other way, or if they punt and they have a longer field to work with. Even though the Rams, I believe, didn't score off of either of those, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, whatever. The Rams look super beatable going to the NFC Championship game.
More beatable than they should look, for sure. And yeah, I mean, the Rams have shown that they can play competitive games, but you still get that feeling of them playing down to competition. Like they're here to make games super close, and if you go into Seattle like that, you're gonna get destroyed. Seattle sets the tone. They're going to set the tone this game. And if that offense can hold up, I think the Rams are fucked. But I don't know.
I think going into this postseason, I was pretty heavy on wanting to see the Rams win. And I think at this point, I really, really would like to see the Rams win over all these teams.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to see him be a 2-time Super Bowl champ. To be honest, I wouldn't hate seeing at this point Seattle. Okay, sure.
And Seattle's been such like I don't know. I don't have any issues with their team or their narrative or anything that they got going on. Like they're winning games, and they're winning games by a lot.
Yeah, and like I saw some crazy stat where it was like their the points margin. I wish I could remember the stat, but their margin is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, Seattle, they've been playing their ass off, and yeah, we haven't bought in all year, but we think about it: Patriots, Broncos, Seattle Seahawks, 3 teams that we have not bought into all season.
We haven't bought into them in years.
But I'm saying this season specifically, no matter how many times they won or the stats they had or whatever the numbers they put up, we didn't buy into them, and they're in the conference championship. So
and here's the thing: like I would have kind of bought into the Broncos had Bo Nix not gotten hurt.
Yeah,
I'm kind of bought into the Seahawks though.
I'm bought into.
It's crazy that it takes 18 games to get here, but
well, I mean, it's not even. I don't know. It's the thing is, I think at least for me, I had to see it become a consistent thing.
Of course.
In the postseason.
Yeah.
Like now it's like, okay, well, Sam Darnold, mind you, this was his first playoff win ever. So that's another thing this is his first career playoff win.
They lost to who last year?
The Rams.
The Rams in the divisional because they lost the division. No, it was the wild card because they lost the division. Yeah.
And because the Rams, they lost to the Rams in Arizona.
Neutral site?
The Fires.
The Fires, yeah.
The Fires in California. The Rams couldn't play there, so they had to play in Arizona.
Yeah.
And Sam Darnold looked like absolute butt. So I mean, that's just, it was what it was. But with that being said, if I was a Rams fan going into this game, I would be worried. I would not have I wouldn't have as much confidence as I wish I would, being a fan of a team who's in the conference championship.
No, but there's this, I don't want to say aura, feeling about the Rams that there's an unleashed ability in this team. Mm-hmm. There's an unleashed side of this offense that they can unlock, and they just, for whatever reason, don't unlock. Like maybe they play up to the competition. Maybe they play up to to the level of the Seahawks, and things go their way, they can win. But yeah, there's something about this Rams team. Like they're not going to fold. They're not going to get blown out. They're not going to end up like the Niners. They're going to make it a fight.
Man, I hope not.
No, they're not. They're not.
I
They're not.
hope not. But moving on from that, I guess we got we'll see. Okay, the ranking's super short because 9 through 32 is already locked. Seattle isn't being moved from number 1. So it's really just who's left with 2 through 8. And I think, it's pretty simple. Out of the bunch, out of all these teams, it's going to be Houston dropping down to 8.
Yep.
For me, I got who's number 2? Rams, New England, or Denver? Rams.
The Rams.
We'll go Rams 2.
Pats 3. If the Broncos were healthy, 3.
They got to go 4. We're going Houston 8. And then I'm going Chicago 5.
Bears.
San Fran 6. Denver 7. San Fran over Buffalo? Buffalo 7?
Not San Fran over Buffalo.
Buffalo over San Fran?
Yes.
Sure.
No, Buffalo over San Fran by a... All right,
don't say by a mile. Don't say by a mile.
By a good bit.
Don't say by a mile.
By a good fucking bit.
Don't say by a mile.
By a good bit. San Fran came in shitting bricks.
Don't say it, but don't...
Shitting fucking bricks.
Josh Allen turned the ball over 4 times.
I know. Bills over San Fran, for sure.
Sure. I guess. Even though...
It was the only non-competitive fucking football game.
That's not true. But San Fran is better than...
pretty true.
Houston, I mean, it was competitive.
You said they were still in it? I think they were still in it.
I said it was a defensive battle.
Yeah,
it was
a defensive for a little bit. It was relatively competitive. The Seattle game was done after about 5 seconds. Opening kick return, game over.
Look, either way, if you swapped quarterbacks, one team's not making the playoffs, and San Fran's still probably in the playoffs. So San Fran's a better team, but whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. If you want to put
swap
Buffalo
quarterbacks and the 49ers win the Super Bowl. So
yeah. So the entire roster besides the quarterback is better.
What do
you still want to? You're still going to put Buffalo over them.
I would put Khalil Shakir right now above Jawan Jennings.
Okay, I would put Nate Wiggins over Marlon Humphrey. I mean,
I would put peanut butter over
shit in a porta potty on a construction site. Good job, Devin. Great. Fucking perfect analogy. We got a ranking to do, Devin. We're back at it with the draft picks. Today we got the active 6th overall picks that are still playing in the NFL today. We got 12 of them. 12 of them guys. We got a variety. We got some running back, a quarterback, a couple quarterbacks, some defensive players, some linemen. But just to go through some names, starting off with last year, all the way back to the, I guess, oldest 6th overall pick still playing. You got Ashton Genty. You got Malik Neighbors. You got Paris Johnson, tackle for the Cardinals. You got Ikem. Oh, God. All right. Try my best here. You got Ikem Ekwonu.
Thanks.
Carolina tackle. You got Jalen Waddle. You got Justin Herbert. You got Daniel Jones. You have Quentin Nelson. You have Jamal Adams. You have Ronnie Stanley. You have Leonard Williams. And you have Jake Matthews. Jake Matthews, if you're not familiar, tackle for Atlanta. Guard for Atlanta, tackle for Atlanta, lineman for Atlanta. He's a lineman for Atlanta. Now, any names jump out to you like last episode that's just like, gotta give it to them. They're up there.
I mean, yeah, there's a few.
Who are you looking at? Because I feel like there's a debate. There's a conversation over how important certain positions are in this specific ranking.
Some alignment in here, but
I mean, Quentin Nelson. If you want to, if you want to look at Quentin Nelson alone, you want to look at him first. He's got 3 first team All Pros, 8 years, 8 Pro Bowls.
damn.
40 only. He's only in 8 years. He's only had 45 penalties, has allowed 11 sacks, 160 pressures, and has played over 8,400 snaps. So think about that. In over 8,400 snaps, he's allowed 11 sacks.
Holy shit.
And 160 pressures total.
Damn.
If you want to hear, let's compare that to somebody like Paris Johnson, who's played in the league for 3 years, has allowed 18 sacks, 99 pressures, and has played only 2,800 snaps.
Yeah, Quentin won.
So there's levels to this shit, but does Quentin go over Justin Herbert?
3 first team All Pros. Now,
Justin
granted, I mean,
Herbert.
it's quarterback versus.
Yeah,
If we're talking about, I guess if you take out importance of position and just pure dominance at their certain position, yeah, Nelson's one.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think Quentin Nelson gets to go number 1.
If you go ranking against and you put Justin Herbert up against the rest of the quarterbacks in the league, it's not super duper high, but
well, Justin Herbert, he's got 24.8K in passing yards, which is the 13th most active or out of all active quarterbacks. Record of 52-43, 163 touchdowns to 58 interceptions. He was a Rookie of the Year and a 2-time Pro Bowler.
Justin Herbert was Rookie of the Year?
He was Rookie of the Year.
Fuck yeah, good for him.
2 Pro Bowls, no first team All Pros, but there's a lot of good quarterbacks in the league. Now that's the thing. It's like who gets? Is there anybody that could jump over him? Ronnie Stanley. I know certain years has been iffy, but he's had his fucking moments. I don't know if you look at like a Jalen Waddle. I don't know who. And if to me, I mean, if we're pulling at shit like that, you kind of have to put Herbert at 2.
I agree. I do think Stanley 3 though.
Stanley 3. Stanley
or Waddle.
over.
Now, 2 has been throwing Waddle footballs, so
yeah.
Now
know. Waddle, he's had 5,000 yards, 5,039 yards, 373 receptions, and 26 touchdowns. Is yet to appear in the Pro Bowl or first team All Pro. Ronnie Stanley, he's a 2-time Pro Bowler, first team All Pro, and over his 10 years, he's allowed 19 sacks. He's had 54 penalties, 203 pressures, playing over 7,500 snaps.
Damn. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Stanley 3, yeah.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that either. I put Ronnie Stanley number 3. Now, all right. If we take a look at, we can look at Waddle. We could look at now Leonard Williams. I mean, he's at 637 tackles, 61.5 sacks, 93 tackles for a loss, 6 forced fumbles, and 3 Pro Bowls. So that's something. If you look at Daniel Jones, we could probably not look at him.
Nope. We can definitely not look at Daniel Jones.
He does have over 20,000 total yards, 89 touchdowns passing, 20 rushing touchdowns, 55 interceptions.
Yeah.
55. 55.
That's more than Aaron Rodgers had over the span of like 15 years.
Yeah, it was.
Maybe not 15 years, but still.
I mean, maybe.
At least 10.
Maybe a specific set of like 10 years, yeah. You got good old Jamal Adams. I mean, I don't know where you go because you do got the young guys like Genty and Neighbors, but I mean, obviously they can't go too high. They're not going over Waddle.
I think they go over Jamal Adams though. Maybe not Genty. Neighbors maybe. Was Neighbors Rookie of the Year or no? No. Jaden Daniels was.
No, Neighbors. So far he's at 1,475 yards, 127 catches, 9 touchdowns, and a Pro Bowl.
Plus a torn
Um,
ACL
plus a torn ACL.
in
Genty, he
week
went
4.
for 975 yards rushing, 346 yards receiving, 5 rushing touchdowns, averaged 3.7 yards per carry. I mean, Jamal Adams, though, I know he fell off, but
Huge.
546 tackles, 22.5 sacks, 55 tackles for a loss, 8 forced fumbles, 4 interceptions, 36 passes deflected, 3-time Pro Bowler, and a first-team All-Pro.
Yeah, I guess. It's just kind of the slander about him not getting picks, but he's a hitter. Same thing. I
I'd
mean,
probably put. I mean, Jamal Adams and Leonard Williams are close.
yeah.
Like I got everybody over probably. If I had to take a look at, if you look at Iquanu, he's played 4 years, 37 penalties, which is the most out of
Dang.
everybody except Jake Matthews, who's played 12 years and has 53 penalties, or sorry, 66 penalties to his 37 penalties. He's allowed 23 sacks, 150 pressures on 4,000 snaps. Or you could look at Paris Johnson, who's had 18 penalties, 18 sacks allowed, 99 pressures on 2,800 snaps. So he's not far behind from allowing the same type of numbers. No, it's a little bit better. It's a little bit better on average. I got Jake Matthews over all of them. He's at least made a Pro Bowl, 66
Mm-hmm.
penalties over those 2 tackles at
Yeah.
least. 53 sacks allowed, 345 pressures, but he's played over 1,200. He's played over 12.7 thousand snaps in 12 years. So,
Damn.
yeah, he's been around for a while. So I got him definitely over the other 2 tackles. I got him over Daniel Jones. I don't have him over Jamal or Leonard. And then I'd probably have to.
So Jamal and Leonard are next.
Yeah, but I feel like numbers don't speak for Leonard Williams enough. Like he's
Then
definitely
Leonard
been
over
more.
Jamal.
He's been more dominant than
Yeah.
than Jamal for sure. Like I got to
And
give it to
then
him. I'll go Jamal. I'll go. I'll go Jake Matthews, I guess, right? Jake Matthews.
yeah.
I
And
can't
DJ.
give it to the young guys yet. DJ
He had a good year.
Jalen Waddle.
Oh, Jalen. Can we put? Yeah, I guess Waddle doesn't. Waddle's a
No.
great
You know
player,
what?
but he's played with Tua and behind Tyreek.
Put Jalen
His,
over Jamal and Jake Matthews.
I agree. His
Yeah.
accolades do not speak for who he is as a receiver. He would be a wide receiver 1 on a lot of fucking football teams right now.
Yeah. I like that. And then go Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
All right.
And then Neighbors, Genty, and then whoever those butt tackles are.
Neighbors, Genty, and yeah, Iquanu's at the bottom. Iquanu at the bottom. All right, there you go. So for the 12 active 6th overall picks from worst to best, you got Ikem Iquanu, Paris Johnson, Ashton Genty, Malik Neighbors, Daniel Jones, Jake Matthews, Jamal Adams, Jalen Waddle, Leonard Williams, Ronnie Stanley, Justin Herbert, and Quentin Nelson. Quentin Nelson is the best player out of all these players.
By a lot.
For sure. He's absolutely the best player out of all these. But moving on from that, is there breaking news? You mentioned something about Miami. Punches thrown after college football game. Miami running back Mark Fletcher Jr. takes a swing at Indiana's. Oh, hold on. Is there an actual punch? Like, we can see this punch?
I have not looked at the video. Let me see.
Oh, hold on. Hold on now. Oh no, it's on video. Hold on. So it looks like a lineman. He's walking up to a lineman. Yeah, big number 95. Hold on now. Hold on. Oh, okay. So he walks up to him. This a weak at. This is weak.
That's weak.
This is weak.
That's so
No, I
weak.
mean he
Also,
does slap. No, he does slap the shit out of him at
I
first.
didn't really see the. Also, why is he going up to a fucking lineman?
You see, you don't see it connect, but he did slap the shit out of him at first. It's kind of out of frame, but no, he
Out
definitely
of frame.
huh?
It's out of frame, no?
No, but that first one though, like
Bro, this is like with confetti on the field.
oh yeah.
Oh no, that first one does. That's a full
Oh,
pimp slap.
man. So yeah, what I don't know what did you find out the reasoning for this slap?
Shit talk. I don't know.
Shit talk, huh? Okay, that's interesting. So we got a slap after the national
Also, I don't think we ever
championship.
talked about it, but Scott Van Pelt's New Year's
What? Oh, it's hilarious.
is awesome. So funny.
Oh, we got love in the air, love everywhere, love. Oh,
Oh, what the? What
he
do we?
throws up in
He was
his
about
mouth.
to say, "What are we doing?" And then had to hit the what? What else do we got? Happy New Year, everybody. He said, "What are we
Oh my
doing?"
god.
That was nuts.
No, it was great though. It was great. But I guess moving on from that, we do have we got some more road to the Super Bowl.
Hell
We've
yeah.
done the Giants. We've
Oh wait,
done
hang on. Sorry,
what's up?
Kevin Stefanski is a Atlanta Falcon. Cool. I don't give a fuck.
See, it's like had they just waited like 2 more days, they could have maybe gotten like McDermott or like somebody else. I mean,
Something, bro.
because I have no clue where even like McDermott's gonna go, but Stefanski, mind you, I don't think he was a terrible coach. I
don't know what he brings. Same thing with Sean
yeah.
McDermott. Like I don't know what these two guys bring.
Well, he would bring Josh Allen to every game, so
True.
that was his biggest help, but his biggest X factor. But I don't know, Kevin Stefanski to the Falcons. It's cool. I mean, he's kind of still in a shitty situation with the like a shitty quarterback situation,
For sure.
and he has some better talent on the offensive side of the ball, a way
Much.
worse defense than what he was working with in Cleveland. But it'll be interesting. I mean, it's a lot easier division to coach in than the AFC South. So
What it's a
or
lot
the
easier.
AFC North. Sorry.
It's a lot easier to coach in the NFC South. Yes, for sure.
Yeah. Sorry, I meant to say then the AFC North, not the
Stefanski
South.
has actual playoff possibilities.
I mean, he's a 2-time Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
If
And
anybody else was a 2-time anything, I guess besides like Rudy Gobert, they get credit.
Rudy's like a 4-time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Rudy has won multiple DPOYs, and people are like, he kind of sucked. Besides him, I mean, I don't know. I'm shocked that Stefanski gets absolutely no credit for anything he's done with the Cleveland Browns, mind you.
Well, he got bitched twice. He got bitched out of this situation with Shador, and then, I mean, I guess they bitched Baker out for that shit, which Stefanski let happen. So I don't know.
Hey, but now, Stefanski versus Baker twice a year.
Ooh, nice.
Holy shit. Baker's going absolutely crazy against Kevin Stefanski.
Yeah, as long as it's not after week 6.
Hey. If they're healthy after week 6, they'll be all right. But no, Stefanski.
Baker played like butt after week 6.
Baker didn't play like butt after week 6. No, there was a point where his shoulder was falling apart.
Yes,
he missed the game.
No, agreed. But his shoulder was fucked up, and then it never healed. Yeah.
Sure. Road to the Super Bowl. We got
Dallas Cowboys.
The Dallas Cowboys. Who kind of like the Washington Commanders, there's one side of the ball that needs a lot of work, and there's another side of the ball who definitely were better than the Commanders this year because they had two receivers with 1,000 yards, one with 1,400 yards. Dak Prescott throwing for all the fucking yards he was throwing for. A running back with 1,200 yards. It's like, no, they were doing their thing on offense. So much so that you could look at it and see that they were seventh in points, 11th in rushing touchdowns, sixth in passing touchdowns, second in yards, second in passing yards, ninth in rushing yards. They did have the most offensive penalties.
That
So
makes
they were
sense.
number one in offensive penalties. They were 11th best in sacks allowed. They did have the seventh most turnovers and only an 18% red zone percentage. Um, like I said, Pickens 1,400, CD 1,000, Dak a Pro Bowler.
Yep.
Um, this offense, this offense obviously had its bads, but it had a lot of goods too.
It had
Um,
enough goods to be way better than what they were.
but if you look at the defense,
Schottenheimer.
oh, big Schottenheimer. But look at the defense though, Devin, because if you look at the defense, they allowed the third most yards,
Hell yeah.
the most passing yards, and the third most rushing yards.
Fuck yeah.
They allowed the most points, second most passing touchdowns, and the most rushing touchdowns. They were 30th in turnovers, so the only teams that had less than them were the Commanders and Jets.
Jets who did not
Um,
record an interception.
Zero
First team
interceptions on
since
the year.
1933, which
They
is the
were
first team ever.
20. What is that? 24th in sacks. Yeah, 24th, maybe 29th. I'm not gonna lie. I drew my four a little too close to
Hang
each
on,
other.
sorry. Question. Are the Cowboys the Bengals now?
The Bengals of the NFC.
Do they have 4 good players and the worst defense in the league?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. They
Yeah.
might. They might.
Yeah.
But no sacks. This defense sucked. So in terms of who they need to keep, who they need to get rid of, I mean, it's pretty simple. The biggest priority on at least on the free agency side is motherfucking Pickens.
He is a
You gotta
free agent. Gotta stay.
George Pickens will be a free agent. You got to make sure you keep him. I mean, the man showed
And
up.
here's the problem. You just paid CD an astronomical amount of money. George Pickens comes through and has I wouldn't say considerably better season, but a better season than CD. More consistent season than CD.
So
Now
CD
what?
was hurt for a
Yeah.
certain portion.
Yeah. But no, Pickens was still. I mean, it was 1A, 1B, but Pickens is 1A. At least this year. It was
Yeah.
close.
No,
But
you're right. You're right.
so it's like he's going to be asking for a ton. Now, the way that Jerry plays these things, this will be an issue. Like this will be a problem. I don't think Pickens wants to leave.
Well, if he
But I don't know.
There could be a lot of money
But here's
in
the
free
thing.
agency.
Jerry's going to cause an issue about money and then give him so much money. Or a
Probably.
team could swoop in like the Packers. Like the Packers did with Micah and give him even more, which doesn't make any sense because Jerry's already giving too much. So
Nah, the Packers
we'll see.
they don't got no money to give him. I will say
No,
with
I
the
mean
money
like
that
the Packers. Not the Packers aren't going to get him. I'm just saying like the Packers did.
okay, because
Maybe we can get him.
the money they maybe y'all could get him, but the money they didn't give Micah, I mean, give like half of that to George Pickens. He don't need all
Or
that.
give some money to your fucking defense because they're a bunch of bums.
That too, and you could cut some guys in your defense. You got where were they at?
They already sliced Diggs, which is good.
Nice, beautiful, but you
Yep.
got Deron Bland, who is a $17.4 million cap hit. You got Malik Hooker, who's a $9 million cap hit. Cut those motherfuckers. They need to get out of there. Besides Quinn and Williams, they could literally
Anybody
look.
can walk.
They could anybody can walk, and they could look for any position in the free agency market.
Yeah,
Which I'm not gonna lie is a little. I don't want to say it's weak, but it's just there's so many limited stars in the free agency pool that obviously not one of like we're gonna use a lot of these names for a lot of these teams for the Super Bowl, so only so many teams are gonna get the luxury of pulling somebody from the free agency market.
of course.
Um,
But like, yes, the Quinn Williams trade didn't necessarily impact this year, but I think in terms of a long-term player, it's pretty sweet.
no, it's yeah, no, I'm. It's nice to have him.
It's just I think they're gonna have, and a lot of teams are gonna have to do this. Like I think we're gonna have to do that. The same thing the Cowboys are, which is defense by committee. Like, yes, you're gonna have a few good players, but you got to draft well, and you got to pick up good vets, not bum ass wasted vets who are looking for a fucking retirement tour. Um, I don't need any of that shit. I don't need any fucking Von Miller. Oh, I'm about to do TV in a year type of fucking
Fuck no,
contract. I don't want that.
absolutely not. Dude, Austin Eckler was doing TV. I was like, yeah.
Snicker was doing TV on fucking Netflix on Christmas during
Yes,
the
he
fucking
was.
season. What the
Yeah.
fuck are we doing?
Beautiful. It was
That was way
beautiful.
worse than when Jaden was hurt and was sitting in the fucking box.
It was cold, bro.
Who gives a fuck? Get down and play. Get fucking go be with your team. Austin
For
Eckler
what?
tore his Achilles and now he's commentating.
Exactly. Which
We're
one's
paying him to
worse?
fucking commentate on Netflix.
He was getting paid double.
What the fuck are we doing?
He was getting paid to be
Fuck that
on
shit.
the
Go
roster.
coach up Krosky Merritt. Teach him how to fucking catch. Call it a day. Bullshit.
I guess. I guess. But
I mean, Kirk was on TV, but his season's over.
yeah. Well, y'all season was over. Y'all season was over.
I understand it was over, but and his has been over since fucking what was it, the preseason when he tore
The
his shit?
first game of the season?
First game, preseason, first game, yeah.
First game of the regular season.
First game he tore his shit, tore his
Yeah,
Achilles. So,
it was over.
yeah, don't go on fucking Netflix, you prick. I'm glad he's gone, or
Go on
I hope he's
Netflix.
gone.
This is exactly why you didn't give Micah all that money. This defense sucked.
Exactly. You gotta figure this out. Yeah.
And we said that whole Micah Parsons saga. I mean, we kept saying you're giving this one player all this money. He might dominate. He might have a Pro Bowl year, but this whole defense sucks. This one player is not gonna make this defense some type of dominant fucking side of the ball. They suck. And so if you look in the free agency department, I mean, you can look at DBs, you can look at Kyle Duggar, Jimmy Ward, Greg Newsome's going to be a free agent. I think a lot of teams are going to be looking into him. Tre'Davious White's going to be a free agent. Who knows where he's going to go? Jamal Dean, Cameron Curl. I mean, there are some guys. If you want to go, I mean, they're obviously their rushing defense absolutely sucked. So you want to try to grab a Milano or an Anzalone or a Singleton, you can. You can grab a Quay
Yeah.
Walker. You can grab a Devin Bush.
I'd
I don't
like to
think
see
that.
them go get a linebacker.
Yeah, no, Milano or Anzalone, someone that sideline to sideline can help stop that run game. That would
Yeah.
be a great fucking pickup. Maybe something on the pass rushing side. And I know, Michael Parsons. I mean, I don't think Trey Hendrickson was looking for that much money, but if you don't want to even pay something crazy like that, you could look at Odafe Owe, who bounced from Ravens to Chargers, who's now a free agent. I don't think that would be a bad move either.
Trey's looking for money and he's old. Adafe would be cool.
See, but like you said, defense by committee. If this is the last good, who's old that you said? Who's old?
Von Miller. What's on
No,
that?
no.
Fuck him.
Just now, you said
Trey
blah 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 is
Hendrickson.
old.
Trey Hendrickson.
He's not old.
He's older than you think. I think he's 30.
Trey Hendrickson, that's not old.
30,
Can we stop?
31, 30. I think he's up there. I might be mistaken.
Can we stop? That's not old. Okay, he's 31.
It's older.
It's older. But Von Miller's like, he's what, 35 and he's torn so many fucking things. He's not.
Yeah,
We
Von
don't want
Miller's
Von Miller.
old as fuck.
Either way, you could look at.
Who
I
knew
mean,
that Trey Hendrickson was a Saint for 3 years?
Trey Hendrickson was a Saint for 3 years.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, I missed out on that. That
2017 to 2020. And that's why we think he's so young.
I missed out on that Trey Hendrickson arc, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, then maybe he doesn't even deserve as much money as he thinks, and he takes even less. They got Quinnen Williams, so maybe don't have to go on the inside, but maybe Khalil Mack's got one more good year in him. Maybe there is a chance they can make a move for a lot of guys.
And they got a draft.
And they got a draft. Now, if you look at they can take their pick. They can pick any of these guys, pick anybody, and it will be better than what they got out there, what they had out there last year. It was dog shit.
Yeah.
Schedule wise, obviously they got Philly twice.
Also, maybe a new DC. Whoever's running this.
Yeah, who is?
I don't know who their DC is.
That's a good question.
And whoever it is, it's handpicked by Jerry Jones himself.
Cowboys' latest rumors and notes around defensive coordinator search.
Oh, nice. They already fired him.
What Cowboys Schottenheimer wants in replacing DC. Who the fuck was it? Why can we not?
Eberflus.
Was it Eberflus?
Matt Eberflus.
It was Eberflus.
And Eberflus is a bum.
Yeah, Eberflus is a melting bum.
That makes a lot of sense now. Fuck Eberflus, dude.
It does. Eberflus. But no, schedule-wise, they got Philly twice, Washington twice, the Giants twice, the NFC West, the AFC South, and they have Tampa, Baltimore, and Green Bay. So it's gonna be a little tough. It's gonna be a little tough. It's not gonna be a walk in the park.
No.
But I guess if we had to set a very 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 early grade for all of this, because obviously we're gonna come back to these post draft and free agency and trade and all that and touch up these numbers. If we had to look at out of 18 for pass defense, pass offense, rushing offense, rushing defense, starting at passing offense. We'll start there. If they're able to keep George Pickens, obviously CeeDee's there.
That's the best duo in the league.
As of last year, for sure.
By far.
Well, I don't know. Devontae and Pooh could be going crazy, but
Devontae and Pooh could be going stupid, but this is pretty sick.
I think he stays. If he stays, which I will assume, that will be what I factor in is him staying. Then like I said, they were 6th in passing touchdowns and 2nd in passing yards this year.
This is out of 18, correct?
Out of 18, I mean, if I had to rate this past season, I mean, shit, it'd be a
15.
If I say 15, 16.
I like 15. 16's a little high, but
I'm about to say if I look at a year where maybe CeeDee doesn't miss a few with a pulled hammy, maybe they're even better. So do you want to stay around a 14, 15, 14.5? That area? What are we looking at?
There's also the Dak. Could be worse. 14.5.
I mean, regular season Dak goes crazy. There's a reason why he was a Pro Bowler.
It's true.
14.5. Okay. I like that. 14.5. And then if we look at their passing defense, oof. Actually, well, let's look at their rushing offense first. Let's just get the offense out the way. Rushing offense, obviously, over 1,200 rushing yards this past season.
From
not Vaughn, motherfucking, what's his name? From Denver.
McLaughlin.
McLaughlin. What's his?
McLaughlin.
That's not how? No,
That's how you pronounce that name.
no, that ain't how you pronounce bro's name.
I think so.
No, really? Let's
I
pull
think
bro
so.
up. I don't know why we're blanking. Um, Javonte Williams.
Javonte Williams. Who the hell's McLaughlin?
I don't know who McLaughlin is. Javonte Williams though. Holy shit. Had 1,200 yards last season. And
He's a
what
free agent.
was no,
No, he's not. I'm an idiot. He's
no.
on
What
IR.
he was on IR with a shoulder injury. He's gonna be all right.
Yeah, it'd be fine.
But I mean, I think they'll have a chance to. I think they'll have a chance to have a similar to this season. I mean, when the passes, when like the run opens up the pass, but when the pass can't be stopped, you can run whatever the fuck you want. You know.
Yeah,
So to me, I would look at this team as a more of a dominant pass pass rush. I mean, they were 11th best in sacks allowed. They second in passing yards. I mean, they definitely were a more dominant passing team, but I mean, they weren't far
for sure.
behind rushing.
No.
Um, to me, I don't know what plays into red zone percentage for most people, but they were 18th in red zone percentage, and I would factor that more into the run game more than anything. Um, I think the better the
Maybe the red zone passing isn't great.
I mean, just the red zone offense period was just pretty mediocre, but I would give their run a potential 12-5, 13.
I was gonna say 12.
I was going 12-13, so I'll go 12-5.
12 fine. Yeah.
Let's say I'll go 12-5. Rushing offense, I'll go 12-5 for them. And then for the pass defense, um, obviously this is going to play a lot on moves. This is going to play a lot on what they do. I'm going to assume like you said, they got rid of Diggs. I think this is not the first wave of cuts that they will be making.
I
I would
mean,
assume.
this was Eberflus's first year as the DC, and they already got rid of him. And they got rid of him so swiftly that we didn't even get a notification about it.
Yeah.
They wanted to erase him entirely. And honestly, they should have fired him mid-season because clearly he's a boom.
And I would hope they just
If
erase this entire defense, really.
if we look, yes, if I were to grade this year, probably be a 2 in terms of pass defense.
Yes.
In terms of potential, we don't know yet, but I think we can give them like a 4 or 5 for now.
For now. I'll go 5 for now.
We haven't seen anything yet.
And then when you look at the rushing offense, I mean, the only shining factor is having Quinnen still there.
Yep.
That's cool. I would still have to hope they make some type of move in the linebacker or defensive line department because they allowed the third most rushing yards and they
Yep.
allowed the most rushing touchdowns. Man, these boys sucked on defense. I can't even go as good. Like what, 4?
Yeah.
I would say like 4. 4 is what I'd have to go. Now, strength of schedule.
I'm sorry, just to cut you off.
What's up?
You remember the interview from Ted where he's interviewing you to get a job at the grocery store?
Yes.
I would imagine that's how Robert Saleh's interview went with the Titans. I hope at least. But
Fuck you. Who would want to coach
hope,
for this team?
Yeah.
You're hired.
You're hired. Yeah, exactly. The wife's box, whatever the hell they said. I don't know. But yeah.
That's great.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. You fuzzed out a little bit.
I might. Hey. We got the blur fixed. Cool. Perfect. But what we were saying is, what's his name getting hired? Robert Saleh. Yeah.
No. But
no?
Yes, that's over. The piss poor defense of the Dallas Cowboys going into
yes.
now their schedule talk.
Strength of schedule, yes, for sure. Like I said, NFC West, AFC South. One sweet, one not too sweet. Tampa Bay, Baltimore, and Green Bay. That's
That's tough.
that's a nice little three-piece there. Like 2-1 would be impressive in that stretch right there for me at least.
I think winning one of those would be impressive.
Um, Philly, yikes. Washington, probably. Giant. I mean, I can't
Shut
even.
up, dude. Shut
I
up.
can't. I
Don't
can't
don't say
guarantee.
probably.
I can't guarantee 2 wins
Because
against
here's the
New
thing,
York.
dude. You know what we did? We took Cliff's fucking playbook, and then we AI'd Cliff Kingsbury's brain. So we know what plays he's gonna run. Are you allowed to have AI pick plays for you?
Um, I don't know.
Because certain teams should start letting AI pick plays instead of Todd Monken.
You probably could. Who knows what's his name's doing up there in Buffalo in the booth?
Joe Brady.
Yeah.
He loves being up in the booth.
Yeah, he ain't never down there. He ain't never in the trenches. He up in the booth at all times. It could be 75 and sunny.
He's letting Sean McDermott just sit down there and look weird and act
Catch all the
weird
heat.
and just full heat. Pretty awesome.
But in terms of strength of schedule, remember this is like backwards. So
how they'll perform.
Yeah. I guess how well we think they could perform against these.
It's
teams.
the Cowboys. So like whatever we think, like I thought 6, I'm bringing it down to a 5.
What? I mean, it's the Cowboys, so they're probably going to go 9-8.
Exactly. So it's pretty middle of the road.
Out of 18?
It's out of 10, no?
No, moves are out of 10.
You're right.
Yeah.
11.
Whoa.
10.
All right.
Sorry.
So, yeah, we're
9.
Going 9.
9's right down the middle.
9. We're going 9. And then out of 10 for the final 10 points, we're going to take a look at, or I guess we're just going to, this is how confident we are in the moves they make. Now, in terms of showing up on Sunday to even compete in a game of football, they're going to have to make moves on the defensive side of the ball.
Yes, but I think they will make moves. Not sure how. I mean, Jerry is still the GM, so I'm not sure how impressive these moves are going to be. There will be moves made. Hopefully,
at least I want to see at least 2 good moves made on the defensive side of the ball on 2 different levels, whether that's D-line and linebackers or linebackers and safeties or safeties and or corners and linebackers, whatever it is. I want to see at least 2 moves on that side of the ball and George Pickens being re-signed.
If you don't re-sign George, then there's an issue.
If those things happen, I would give those moves like a 6.5, 7.
I would give that a 7 if that happens.
Okay. Yeah. Well, this is all projection.
In terms of actuality, it'll probably be like a 3, and they'll pick up 2 decent names, and if they sign George, I mean that's pretty cool actually. So if they don't sign George, I'd give them a 1.
14.5 plus 12.5 plus 5 plus 4 plus 9 plus 7 divided by 6. And them boys have a whopping 8.7% chance to make the Super Bowl next season off of those projections.
Sick.
I don't hate it.
I mean, it's high for
they got an 8.7% chance. There you go. Which you know what that is compared to Washington, 8.7 to 7.6. So there you go. There you go. A little bit higher, 1% better chance to make the Super Bowl. Which I just want to remind people how crazy 1% chance is when they gave the greatest show on turf a 0.66% chance to win the fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah, no, we're not. This is this isn't reality of odds that we're making here.
Hell no.
This is all going to be relative.
Oh yeah.
So this is more for a relative scale of percentages.
Yeah. It's like the lower the percentage.
Do the Cowboys have a better shot than the
Commanders?
The Bears. Yeah.
Or the Bears? I don't know. after this postseason run, shit. Who knows how good the Bears are going to be next season? Um, but I guess with that being said, we will hold off on Philly, even though the less stuff we have to talk about will probably throw in two teams who are road to a Super Bowl, just depending on how much there is to talk about throughout the
Yeah.
week. Especially once the football season's over and we're going from Saturday to Tuesday, that little intermission, probably do two teams per division. Um, but yeah, I guess with that being said, we talked about the divisional round. Josh Allen crying, Bo Nix, his ankle dying, CJ Stroud playing like absolute garbage. Um, what's a catch? I don't know. Joe Burrow knows.
Broncos ball.
But Joe Burrow don't lie. Listen to Joe Burrow. At least for this, I don't know. He's probably said other stupid shit in the past. But is there anything that you need to get off your chest before we get out of here?
No. Shout out Apple. This podcast should come in a little bit of higher quality. So
Yeah, a
we're good.
little smoother. I guess
Ooh.
as smooth as it was back in the day, but
It's about
hopefully
as
you
smooth
enjoyed
as it gets.
as smooth as it
nowadays.
gets. Steve Jobs and his weird ass.
He's dead.
I know,
Okay.
but like
Tim Cook and his weird ass.
sure, whatever.
He's bad.
Hopefully you enjoyed. Yeah, no, hopefully you enjoyed. That's all I really had to say. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode of On It. We'll be back on what day is it? It's Tuesday. We'll be back on Friday.
Saturday.
We'll be back on Friday to predict these championship games, to do some more ranking, to do some more road to the Super Bowls, maybe different. I got some other topics cooking up, but we'll definitely be back on Saturday for sure. Brand new episodes every Tuesday and Saturday. It has been me. It has been Devin. It has been real. We are out.